My name's Charnock. I work at Manchester Airport as an Aviation Security Officer. In the security department at Manchester Airport, we tend to work in groups of between 6 and 8 people. We start from 4 o'clock in the morning until about 9 o'clock at night, and our main objective is to make sure that passengers get to board the plane safely. First point of contact with passengers on the job is meeting and greeting at the front, checking the boarding cards, and then they go through. They put the baggages onto the X-ray machines, at which point they'll go through the archway metal detector and they'll be frisked if set the alarm off. If not, they get to walk through and just collect the baggage. When we're using the X-ray machines, they show different items as different colours. Like you get your organic materials, glass, paper, they all show up as different colours. We can tell what they are by different density, and that's how dark the colours are, how light they are, so we can tell if a bottle's empty or if it's full. And we can look for sharp items as well, things that just shouldn't be in the bags really. One of the main jobs is searching at the airport, and the first thing you have to do if you need to search a passenger is to get permission. So you will just say, I just need to give you a search, is that okay? And make sure they agree to that. Main areas for searching are around belt areas. People can hide things behind belts. It has been known for knives to be tucked there and that. And the other area is shoes as well. We do get passengers to take shoes off, and we X-ray the shoes, and we do what's called a wand. It's like a little metal detector around the feet as well. When you're bringing your baggage through, one of the main things you have to make sure is that there's no sharp items in your bag. No needles, no knives, no scissors. And the other threat at the moment in aviation security is liquids. So anything like deodorants or hairsprays are not allowed through at all through the security in your hand luggage. You can bring small items, but they need to go through separately so security can check them and do any tests that they need to do. While I've been working at the airport, I've never actually had to detain a person as such for bringing in anything through the shunter done, but I have come across people with knives, small knives like for cutting apples or something, small scissors, knitting needles, just general everyday things that people don't see as a dangerous item. And all that happens is we just explain the rules to them, explain why they can't bring them through, 'cause maybe they wouldn't use them but someone else could take them and use them against them, and they get confiscated and thrown away. To start work at the airport, initially you go through a small medical and an interview period, and then once you get accepted you do a 2 weeks training course which goes through all the aspects of the actual jobs and all the dangers that you could incur. Each day as you're doing the training as well, at the end of the day you will do a test on what you've learnt, and you will also do training on how to use the archways, which is where the passengers walk through, and the X-ray machines as well, where the baggages go through. One of the things that helps to work at the airport is a good personality. You work in different people, different sorts of passengers and that. Some may need help, some just want to get through quickly. So if you can be patient, have a bit of fun, but also you've got to be vigilant, looking out for anything that may look out of place as well. The equipment that we use at the airport is used mainly to help us to find explosives or explosive materials, as that's the main threat towards airports. We do have a machine called a Barringer, which has a swab with a piece of lint in, which we use to swab mobile phones, key fobs and the insides of bags. And we put the lint inside the machine and it will detect if there's anything on there. The thing I love most about my job is working with the different people, mainly the staff as well. The hours that I work, because it gives you a bit of variety, there's not too much routine there, so there's a bit of change. And obviously the passengers, it is nice meeting different people, different walks of life. Working in this job as well, you do get a sense of pride knowing that each day these people are going off on the holiday and you've helped to make sure that they're getting there safely. So yeah, it is good, it is a responsible job. If you wanted to be an aviation security officer at the airport, there is an age restriction of 18, so it'd be worth finding a job with some customer service skills involved, as that is important, or something to do with security, just to give you an insight of that side of it. And also, like I say, once you turn 18, apply for a job, the best way is to look on the internet, look at the different sites that are available, see what's going, and you take into consideration the hours that you have to work as well. There are some early starts and there are late finishes, but if you like working with people, like a different variety of people, then it is a job you will enjoy.